Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Ibrahim. Hello, everyone. How was the week? Oh, I'm so glad it's Friday. I had so much trouble waking up today. Do you guys ever just have days when you just can't get up for whatever reason? It's like, oh, that was me this morning. That's why my eyes are still not even open. It's like, Farhan! Hey everyone! It's Friday! Hello, fellow disappointments. Oh, Sebi. No, 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 no. Melody! Good morning, peeps! Oh, TGIF. True. Very, very, very true. Sorry. Almost every day. True. Really. Hello, Goddess Melody. Yes, Melody is our inspiration. Dibu, hello. Farhan, can't be a disappointment. You've never done anything to make yourself proud. Remember that earlier first conversation, Farhan, about your personality slowly just becoming a doomer as time goes on? Gotta be a bloomer. Madeline, good morning. How's already June 18th? Isn't that crazy? It's like the first half of the year is already gone. It's crazy, isn't it? If you think about what you've actually done or like what happened in the first half, it's insane. But it is summer though, and summer is always good. Hacks. Ibrahim, modern problems require modern solutions. What does that mean? Should we all just look at our modern devices to make ourselves feel better? Intelligence levels. Uh, I love your name because I love Madeline's. I have never had one before. Are they like little cakes? I think they're like little cakes, right? Yeah, I've seen them before, but I've never had one before. I have to try one at some point. Hey Rahul. Oh, also by the way, the reason why you don't see Beep Beep is because I woke up so late that I didn't have time to grab him. So I will grab him when before we start the first Pomodoro. I shall go and bring the beep here. Um, Himanshu, yep, when it's really raining heavily, I prefer sleeping. You know, now that you mention it, I see like little raindrops outside. So I think it actually has been raining, but I wasn't aware that it was raining. But I guess like I subconsciously decided that I also wanted to go to bed. Temidayo, hello. Ecstasy, guys, the HR said I have to learn SQL before interning at the company. Ecstasy, hello. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. SQL is such an important tool. Like, you can't really not have SQL in most companies nowadays, unless it's like really old companies. Uh, or like very specific niche kind of companies where you can just use like NoSQL databases, but SQL is pretty much just like everywhere. Indeed. Well, ecstasy, that's what you're gonna be learning, isn't it? George, hi, I'm a physics student at university. I'm really motivated to give a different perspective to data science. Thanks to your videos. Awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. You know, fun fact, a lot of people who become actually I want to say I don't have an actual stat, but a very large percentage of people who go into data science come from a physics or physical chemistry background. Or and mechanical engineering actually. Like a lot of the material mechanical engineering people as well. Go into data science. Sevi, first time. Well, actually, the good news is that SQL is not hard to learn, especially if you already know like Python or Java or C or something like that. You'll find that SQL is a very readable language to learn. Ah, there you go, Temadayo. Where's your cat? I shall grab him soon. It's probably confused because he knows that he's supposed to be downstairs at this time. Actually, how much time do you think I would need to cover SQL database stuff? SQL database stuff or SQL queries? Those are like two separate things. If you want to know exactly like how to create data sets and how to like make sure that they're efficient and then understanding like indexing and stuff like that, that's like kind of a whole different topic. It's not harder, it's just like a different topic. So if you want to do both of them, then it's gonna take you longer. But for like the SQL query stuff, to learn the basics, I would say a week, probably, if you're actually like concentrating. It took me 11 days to pass my SQL interview at my current company when I knew like absolutely zero SQL at all. And I was doing like interview questions, so the bar is kind of like, I actually have to answer the questions exactly correct. So that took me 11 days. I think to learn the basics and be able to navigate perfectly fine, 7 days, a week is a good time. On the indexing side, I would say a similar, I would actually say like less than that, maybe. Um, Although I think you do need to know some basic SQL to actually do the database stuff, or else that wouldn't make any sense that much. So I would say like 7 to 8 days if you want to cover some of cover just the database stuff. Um, Although I want to say that the resources for on the database side might be more difficult to find. There are some good Udemy courses that cover both the SQL stuff, queries, as well as the databases though, so you can focus on just that. That helps. All right, shall we get started? Farhan, I think it just gets amplified when I'm here. Oh, okay, so it's always been secretly inside your heart. All right, let us start, my friends. How do I start it? I'm so out of it. Okay, Tina. Okay. Let's go. All right, first Pomodoro finished. How's everyone doing? Drink water, folks. Hype, hype. Thanks, Nusevi. Thanks, Naveen. Oh, I have no more. I shall go get some. Water later. Ibrahim bought milk and madeleines. Do milk and madeleines go well together? Is it like milk and cookies? Farhan, I might start the Google Data Analytics course. Well, if you do, you are in great company, seeing as there's a lot of people doing it here. I have heard, so people have reached out to me saying like they were really happy that they did the Google Analytics cert. Nobody has told me that they've gotten a job in particular yet. Actually, maybe one person has. They said that they were in interview stage of getting a job, but there was a lot of people that did say that they were really happy they did it. So hearing some really good stuff about it. Random. Oh, hello, friend. You removed the last part of your name. I think it's still you. Marzook, what is going on? As you can see in the pinned comments, it's in the descriptions. No, I'm promise I'm not being facetious. It's actually, it is check out the description for what's happening. Madeline, I was just working on the Google Analytics course. Nice. How are you liking it, Madeline? Do you find it useful? You like the teaching style and everything? Sebi, I got coffee and Danish buns. What's a Danish bun? I also don't know what that is. I know what a Danish is, but I don't know what a Danish bun is. Let me Google that. Oh, is it just a Danish? Oh, okay, okay. I like Danishes. They taste so good. I think my favorite one is the peach Danishes. Oh, so good. That with a cup of English breakfast tea. Perfection. Coffee though, I can see how that works as well. Bhaskar, can you share the roadmap for data analyst? I do have one for data scientist. I don't have one for data analyst in particular. Ooh, check out Alex the Analyst, his channel. I believe he made a video a while back about his roadmap for becoming a data analyst. So check that out. Yash, hello. Hello, friend. Ecstasy. I have Python Viva tomorrow, and then I'll be promoted to fifth sem after a short break. I know what a Viva is thanks to Sebi. You'll be promoted to the fifth semester? Summer school? I may be misinterpreting. Naveen, if you get a chance, will you adopt a ginger cat? Did I adopt a ginger cat? It's very specific. I don't see why I wouldn't adopt a ginger cat. I'm not particularly picky in the color of my cats. I do feel I have too many pets right now though, because every single morning I wake up to like beep beep, trill trill, squeak squeak, bark bark. I'm just like, oh god. But maybe one day when if I ever get a house, then I can have like a room just for the pets, then yes, I will definitely adopt a cat. And I don't see why I wouldn't adopt a ginger cat. It would have to have a name that starts with a B though, because everybody else does. It's the only restriction. Madeline, I've just started, but I'm in an indefinite break. Oh, free trial ends today only on course 3. That's probably pretty good, course 3, and How long was the free trial? Was it a month? I think it was a month, right? Or is it 7 days? If it's 7 days, that's insane. That's very uh insane. I think it was like a month, right? Something like that, if I remember correctly. That's awesome. That means you can not have to pay very much at all if you want to finish it. Ecstasy, time flies by quickly. How was your sequel studying, Ecstasy? How is your sequel going? Also, Sebi, out of curiosity, what do you do these days? In the live stream, like, are you working on something right now? Because after exams and stuff, right? I know you were taking like a break after that, but are you like you said that you started the Google Data Analytics cert? Are you mostly working on that or something else? Mm. Omar got me some hot chocolate winding down to sleep night in Australia. Sounds so nice. Hot chocolate, looking at the stars, having I don't know what people have these days. S'mores? That sounds like such a cozy night. It's also winter in Australia, right? Oh, that sounds so nice. I'm getting sleepy just thinking about it. Um, mhm. Banan bananas. Oh, bananas? I'm currently studying business analytics and want to become a data scientist. Any tips? By the way, I love your SQL interview questions. I'm really happy to hear that. I mean, that's a great start, right? Going from analytics to data science is a very common route. The major thing would just be brushing up on the math part, statistics, as well as coding. That's really the additional toolkit needed for a data scientist compared to a data analyst. Mm, it's been great so far. I have these interactive labs which have been great for learning. More helpful than just online tutorials. Yeah, I agree. That's one of the reasons why I was like, this is a really awesome deal and a really great. The Google Data Analytics cert is so good. I think it's a lot of it is because of that. It's very, very project based, very like, not just like showing you stuff. They're actually getting you to do things yourself, which is so important for learning technical things in general. Uh Arjan, where's your cat? Where is he? I actually have no idea where he is. He left. I literally don't know. He's like, no idea. Maybe he left. Maybe he'll show up later. Yeah, no idea. Great question. He might be hiding in the dryer. He sometimes does that. Ghost. Hello. Random. I'm PG now. What's PG? Oh. Never mind. I thought that was like a role that you were in, like a. Yeah, that's random. You're PG now. Ashuma, hello. Hey, how's it going? Do you feel better now, Ashuma? No, you weren't feeling well like a few days back, right? Hope you're feeling better now. Alex Hernandez, greetings, new here. Excited to come across your channel. Hi, thanks so much for joining. Hope you can join us for the second Pomodoro. Join Discord. Thanks, Naveen. I just got a birthday for my final year. What is a birthday? I feel very ignorant today. I seem to not know what anything is. Oh, a bursary. Oh my gosh. There's missing an R. Congrats, yo. That's awesome. That's awesome. Very proud of you. And you turned PG. Wow, this is a year of growth, isn't it? Sebi is dreaming of plantains doing Pomodoro. Yeah, that must be what it is, Sebi. Indeed. Okay, actually what Sebi is working on. GRE and a MLDL CV NLP course, and hopefully will complete next month. Wow. Yo, I'm impressed. Took like just a few days break and you're back at it. Props to you, Sebi. When are you taking the GRE? And we are at time. I'm gonna see what Sebi says about when he's taking GRE, and then we can start the next Pomodoro. All I'm seeing right now is Juan Dorado talking about fried Oreos that are good medicine for panic attacks, and I have no idea where this is coming from. What's happening? I feel like you guys read through the chat a lot faster than I do because I'm like responding to people. Nice gap down on equities open DXY with the EAT. Haven't looked at that. Although the Forex thing that happened, the interest rate announcement was very impactful, and I was very lucky and I caught the last wave of that. Not the last wave. I caught the wave of that. I can't even talk today. Yeah. I haven't been really looking at equities much these days. DXY, I'll check that out though. DXY. Alright. Shall we get started? Sebi. GRE on 27th in August. Oh, yeah, plenty of time. Good timing. Awesome, awesome. And Toko on 7th of August. Very nice. Alright, let us start. Timer off, timer on. Let's go. Second Pomodoro done. How's it going, everyone? What'd you guys do? Hype, hype, drink water, folks. Thank you for the always water reminder. Ayush, yes, I do remember you. Just here to say hi. Hi. Thanks so much for saying hi. The anime freak. Are you me? Yo. Hello. Jacopo, regular expressions are melting my brain. Ah, my friend Regex. Welcome to the Alice in Wonderland world of Regex. I totally understand what you mean. Holy crap. Regex is like crazy. Like people who are very versed in Regex is just like props to them. A lot of effort. It's like so unintuitive, right? Regex. Do you find that a lot of times, if you're using a programming language like Python or something, you can replace regex if you really didn't want to learn it? Like, I'm sure there's a lot of purists out there who are gonna like be killing me right now, saying you have to learn regex. But if you are using like Python or like even SQL or R, there's a lot of ways that you can get around using regex. So sometimes what I would do is like I have very specific regex things that I use a lot, and then I use those, and then for the other times I just replace it with other stuff. So confession, I don't have a very good grasp of regex. Like all the little expressions and stuff, like I can read it, I can understand it, but everything together, if you want me to create one, I'll just be like Voice law. I did recursion today. Ooh, is recursion melting your brain? Recursion is one of those things. It's just like, what is happening? Like, holy crap, why does this work? This is insane. You know how the tip they always give you for recursion is like, don't try to dissect it. Just believe, just trust. I have to say, if you are doing recursion, if you understand proof by induction, it helps so much in doing recursion. That would be like my big tip. But after you do it a while, you will eventually get the hang of it. Believe. Not that you're saying that you have any problems, but if you did, because I had issues with recursion. Melon, my friend, hello. Steph Tech Surfer, you have IG. You know, okay, I'm gonna actually bring it out to you guys. Do you guys think I should get an IG? I've been like really against additional forms of social media. Like I don't even from a personal basis, I don't use any form of social media. Like never. Maybe I've made like one post to Facebook before, but it's pretty much it. Like don't really use social media at all. I did make a Twitter account, but I don't really use that either. So what do you think? Do you guys think I should get an IG? Or do you think I should just use Twitter? One or the other. I think I don't want to like do everything at the same time because it would be like information overload. Okay, so the question is first, do you think I should use IG? Or do you think I should use Twitter? Or do you think I should not use anything? Or I guess if you want me to do both, which one do you think I should start off with first? Sebi, I tried to go through some words and I'm disappointed as usual. Oh, Sebi. I'm trying to remember what's my favorite GRU word. I feel like I have a lot of favorite GRU words. The one that pops into my head right now is avarice. I don't know why, just randomly. Avarice. Vedant, did I miss it already? Yes, I am afraid you have, my friend. Feel free to rewind though and do it with us again. Always same time, 7:30 until 9:30 CST. Caracol, I did NLP, spacing NLTK. Ooh, nice. Spacing NLTK. Master that, and you're like halfway there for NLP. A lot of the way there for NLP. Very cool. Isn't the theory behind NLP so cool? It's one of those things I just think is like the coolest thing ever. Like the way that it's actually done, like in such a systematic way to understand language is like it blows my mind. It's so smart. Like never in a million years would I be able to come up with something like that, but I can appreciate the beauty of it. Steven, am I gonna have a follow-up video for your coding bot with Jacob? You know what? I totally dropped the ball on that, haven't I? I really have. Truthfully, I might make a short about it. The bot kind of just died because my bad because it just bought like Apple stock, right? And it made like made like $7 or something off it, and then it just died because I didn't refresh it. I might make a short about it, but I'm more going to price action trading and not so much like systematic trading right now. That's like my new obsession. So if I were to make one, it would probably be more of a short video. So don't hold me accountable to that. I'm sorry, Jacob, if you're hearing me right now. But I would be down to do like a short, or if it's like a conversation between me and Jacob, I would be down for that because I'm not personally focusing a lot more on systems trading. Like maybe in the future, but not right now. Yeah, but I did make like $7 on RSI crossovers. So not RSI crossover. What am I saying? EMA crossovers and RSI based on RSI, buying and selling. David Ortiz, reading ML papers. Ooh, very fun. Is that your brain melting? Rizla, recursion has tendency to be everywhere ain't fun. I think once you get the hang of it, if you understand induction and the theory behind it, it would be like, ooh, so cool, so interesting. If you're doing data science though, if you really don't like recursion, the good news is that you don't really have to do that in data science. It's not that it doesn't exist in data science, it's more that it's abstracted away by other functions, so you don't yourself have to do it very much, if at all. Dick Johnson signed up for StrataStrat. It has been good so far. Thanks. Ooh, well, Nate from StrataScratch, who is also my friend, would be very happy to hear that. Yeah, I think StrataScratch is great. It's actually the first. He's like the first person I've ever worked with. Because I tend to be like super picky about who I work with, and I just think it's such a valuable platform for people to practice interview questions. It's literally just like lead code for data science. It's also where I source my SQL questions from. Anime Freak decided learning computer science in my last high school, and now I have to do 2 years study in 1 year. Comp science teacher is not available in school. Huh. Interesting. Well, I guess the bright side of that is that CS is probably one of the easiest things to self-learn. Like if you were trying to self-learn other topics, I think it would be a lot harder. But with computer science, because there's so many resources available online, it's not the worst. Definitely not great that you just have to do it yourself, and you have to do it in an extended period. But I'm trying to like say on the bright side though, CS is one of those things where you can do it yourself pretty easily. Good luck, my friend. Hope you can join us during the live streams and do it. Sebi, lol said. Ibrahim, Tina again with the hand movement jitsu. I don't know. I was such a nerd. Like I totally knew how to do some of the Naruto jitsus at some point, but I have forgotten. So now I just wiggle my hands. Anime Freak, thanks for your help always explaining things. You're welcome. It's becoming unbecoming at this point. Unbecoming. You mean my hand movements? My fidgety hand movements? Well, I am afraid that is difficult for me to stop. Hey Firefly, I just got a job as a system analyst. Your SQL Sundays helped me a bunch. Hey, congrats! Congrats! Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Really happy to hear that. Well, update me on how your job goes. And I think we're all pretty interested in knowing what happens as well. System analyst. What kind of system? Is it like IT analyst based or other kind of system analyst? Sebi, you were staring at the grass all the time. Okay, I guess that's good for your eyes. Melody, do you have time for other social media? That's a good point, Melody. Always the voice of reason, huh, Melody? I appreciate you so much. It's a really good point. Do I have time for social media? That's a good question. I think I would be able to do one form of social media starting off. Honestly, Instagram, I don't know, Instagram, Twitter, I really don't know. The reason is because I can take like bits and pieces of videos where like just take pictures and stuff and post it. I actually have no idea how much effort it is to use Instagram or Twitter, really. Um, so don't hold me accountable for that. But I have been thinking maybe I would start one just to liven things up a little bit. It's on you, but I don't think that would be necessary. Okay. Okay, thanks, Seppi. Appreciate that. Okay, so if I'm just on YouTube and LinkedIn, you guys are still gonna think I'm cool. Voice loss, stay off all those things. Ah, there you go. Okay, okay. It's purely up to you if you won't use it much or post it, then might not be worth it. That's fair enough. I honestly don't know. That's the thing, right? Twitter, I don't use as much. Mostly because, yeah, that's a good point. Because I don't really have a set time to use social media because I don't tend to look at social media very often. And it's for me, if I look at social media, it's usually when I'm tired, and then I do that just to, make myself feel better, which doesn't actually work. So but if I'm doing a social media in that's related to my channel and like related to my YouTube, that would be more from like a how do I say? It's like it would be related to the content that I'm creating. Does that make sense? Like in my head, there's a difference between using social media for yourself versus like content creation. It's like very, very different. Content creation, like when I do that, I feel good about myself. I'm like, this is good. I'm like doing good things. But if I'm doing it just like scrolling through and doing random stuff, then I don't feel good. This case, it would just be content creation, not like personal use. Twitter is fine from William. Okay. Ibrahim, I'm also not on social media. YouTube, LinkedIn, Discord are enough, I think. Okay, so you're like me. Melon, if you don't use them at all, you'll probably end up not using IG, so no. None of them. All right. I guess we're not doing social media. All right, sounds good. Twitter is more informational. IG can do live streams too. All right. Maybe at some point I will, but it sounds like currently that's not something that I have to do. I'll say if you have to choose one over the other, probably pick Twitter. You would potentially derive more benefit from it. Okay. Sebi, Discord's more than enough. It's not worth it. All right. All right. Thank you so much, you guys. Thanks for the input. All right. Then probably not. Yeah, I guess I won't. Sebi, that's not a GRE word. I don't think so, at least. Twitter is a hellhole, so you are warned. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, I am warned. Thank you, Melon. What do you think about JS? It's good to learn DS and algo with it. I mean, JS is very important for, you should ask Ibrahim actually. Ibrahim, I'm sure you have some input on that. If you're doing web stuff, you can't really get away from JS. JSON, in terms of the format, is very useful, but if you're doing data science, it's not really necessary. Like, I don't see why you would need to have JavaScript or why it would be more useful than anything else. Going to watch a Strappy tutorial. I don't know what Strappy is. Twitter would be good. Okay, Ghost. Twitter would be good. Yeah, there. Good. Ibrahim giving his opinions about JavaScript. I close my eyes and stare into the darkness. All right, Sabi. Cheer up, my friend. It's Friday. Come on. Rest in peace, BP Bot. Wait, BP Bot is gone? Really? Wait, really? I haven't checked in a while. Why is BP Bot gone, Sabi? That makes me feel very sad. Is it because the bot done died? Really? How do we get it back? Wait, no. BP Bot is gone. Wait, how do we get it back? I like BP Bot. Rahul, I'm very, very late. I have my semester finals going on right now. Oh, hang in there, my friend. Thanks so much for popping in. Hang in there. You got this. Almost there. You're supposed to have to become more optimistic after finishing school. I agree, Sabi. I agree. Melody, I only use Facebook for family and real friend purposes. IG is for the looks only if I want to post anything nice and beautiful. Okay. Okay, I see. I just don't use anything, really. I do have Facebook and I do have IG, but I don't use them at all. It's like literally blank. But IG, like sometimes I scroll through it. Sometimes it's okay. It's like there's like pretty pictures, so sometimes I do that. But I don't think I've ever felt better after scrolling through IG or any forms of social media. That's why I try not to use it because it's just like I think I'm not the kind of person that would be good enough at just using it for friends and family. I would want to, like do look at it more and like do other stuff. And that's when you like fall down the hole of social media, right? So you have a lot more self-control than I do. Rahul, make a video on the intersection of DSML, AI, biotechnology slash pharma. You should check out Data Professor. Data Professor is all about that. It has so many good videos on that, Rahul. If you haven't already, highly recommend. Ghost, I am web dev here. No PHP, JS, Node, etc. Ah, web dev. Devo, I just joined your Discord server and introduced myself. It's really helpful when communicating with people who have same interests. I'm really glad. I'm glad. I hope you like the server and you feel... I just forgot my train of thought. And you feel not ingrained. Ingrained is the wrong word. Feel... This is accept it. No. You like it. Okay, I can't. Today is just my brain is dead. Maybe you guys can think of a Sebi, maybe you have a GRE word for what I'm trying to say. Engaged, yes. Daphne, yes, engage. Thank you. Integrate, yes, something like that. Integrate, engage, that's much better. Not ingrained. That just sounds wrong. Scrolling. Is it difficult to learn C++? Depends on what your background is. If you learn C first, if you have a lower level language, then C++ is not bad. And Java, C++ very similar. It's not, I don't think it's particularly hard. C is much harder, assembly is way worse. Oh, Sebi. I was talking about a trading bot that was non-named BB bot. Oh, I was confused. I was just like, because there's also a BB bot, in the study and workroom guide, in the study and workrooms, right? So I thought that BB bot left, and I got really sad. Okay, but that's also sad. Yes, BB bot kind of died. Yes, BB bot was like, let's trade Apple stock, and then it bought an Apple stock, and it was like, yay, and then it sold an Apple stock, maybe $7. And then I forgot to. It's just like turned off or something because I logged in from my separate account, and I just forgot to turn it back on again. Rest in peace, BB bot. May you be revived one day. Maybe we can do BB bot that doesn't do Apple stock only. Sebi, I'm very bad at this understanding what people are saying in part, huh? Actually, me hungry. Me hungry too. My stomach has been growling the entire time because I didn't bring a snack today because I was so late. I'm gonna go get breakfast soon. Agree with Melody on the IG thing, right? I'm only going to IG to see pretty things. Agreed. Ecstasy, we need Ken to buy us all the exquisite food he eats. I think he actually cooks a lot of the exquisite food that he eats. You guys should get him to go cook something on his channel. Seriously, instead of watching me freak out and try to make fried rice, you should actually ask Ken to cook you guys something. He's actually good. He like does like the sous vide and everything as well. Go pester him. I want to see him cook too. Gregory, I've been using Code Academy. It's by far the most effective self-teaching resource. I know I will hit a roadblock after knocking down the basics and wonder what to do next. I'm very happy that you have a lot of self-awareness. In terms of what to do next, after you learn the basics, go and do a project. Seriously, like that is going to be what solidifies what you learn in your head. And it's just going to make, and then it would like really open up that roadblock because then you realize what it is that you need to learn after that. I have a video on that, on how to learn to code. So after you do that project, then you can start diving into the data structures and algorithms. And then after that is really like a free-for-all. Then you can start exploring a lot of different things that you want to explore. But do the project, trust me, it will make sure that you don't just get stuck and get into tutorial hell. Sebi, I think your sense of humor is getting darker. IG can make you depressed. You know what? Now I'm like, maybe I shouldn't use IG at all anymore. Wine Dorado got out of IG and pretty hermit like my media use except for this YouTube channel. Oh, I'm so flattered. And Farhan too. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much me as well. I just don't. YouTube, I do have a guilty pleasure of watching YouTube though. That's definitely a thing. Although I don't know, okay, no, this is definitely not an excuse. I watch like very specific things, if you know what I mean. Like it's gonna sound really bad, but I have a habit of watching British documentaries whenever I'm waiting for things to run. It's very weird. It's like very specific. Oh, I actually have a question for you guys. Who are your favorite YouTube people that you watch? It can be like data science related or like not data science related, whatever. I'm just curious, like what other channels are you interested in? For me, I watch like Life of Boris, which is like to satisfy my Slavic needs. Really like Slavic culture. What else do I watch? I watch Ali Abdal. I'm very jealous of his organizational skills. Mm, so I'm saying stuff that's like outside of normal data science stuff because like I watch like obviously Data Professor, Alex the Analyst, Ken, like all these people I watch. But say like outside of the ones that are like obviously I watch. Those are the ones I usually watch. What else do I watch? Do you guys ever do this thing when you get really obsessed with like one YouTuber? Or just like one creator in general. It sounds like super creepy, but you know when you get like really obsessed with one channel, and maybe they have like Instagram, so you go check that out as well. But it's like suddenly you like watch binge watch every single one of their videos, and then you get like super obsessed, and then after a while you just kind of like don't watch anymore until one day something pops up again, and maybe you watch a little bit more. Like I tend to do that a lot. Like I get really obsessed with one channel, and then I like don't watch it for a really long time or ever again. Mm, Ali is great. Yes. I'm addicted to yes theory. Ooh, what's yes theory? Better check that out. Hmm. I spent 50 hours in Chernobyl. I meditated every day for 1,000 days straight. Ugh. I used the billboard to find my friend. Okay. Hmm. Dropped overnight naked in the wild. Let me check this out. A very Mr. Beast kind of vibe, huh? Like Mr. Beast. Yeah, it feels like very Mr. Beasty kind of feel. I actually did watch Mr. Beast for a while as well, but I was like kind of over it after a while. Let's say like yesterday's surviving the hustle. It's like less money, more informational. I want to say like I wonder what's happening. And the topics seem pretty diverse. Story recap and Daniel Cece. They sum up movies in 10 minutes. Ooh, story recap. I think I've watched some of these videos, their videos, but it was more like from search. Like I'll be like searching up a specific thing and I've seen them. Mm, loading ready, run. Is it about guns? No, it's not about guns. A great Canadian comedy group about gaming. Interesting. Omar, plus one on projects, but I still remember when I was trying to pick up Python and watch the same YouTube playlist and went over syntactic deets, never solidified, made a Sudoku solver, never looked back. There you go. Best summary ever. I completely agreed. Melon, don't think I have a favorite, but your British documentary reminds me of Tom Scott's channel. I haven't watched Tom Scott's channel. The one that I usually watch is, what is it even called? Like British. I honestly just search for oh, that reminds me, unrelated, but you guys watch I can't remember any names right now. I don't even remember what British documentaries I watch. I might just watch like random British documentaries, honestly. Um but there's like this British lady from the Victorian times who cooks things. What's her name? Mrs. Crocombe. I watch that channel. I also watch like food ones. Oh, have you guys watched It's Alive? It's like this series that's on Bon Appetit, I think. But it's like Brad and he does like fermented stuff. He's just the funniest person ever. I also watch him. Sebi, I don't have a particular channel, just watch random stuff. True. Madeline, so many cooking channels for me, like Imamo Room and Grandma's Recipes. Ooh, I should check those out. Omar, Ali Abdul product videos are usually ironic slash satire since he became a meme for it. But yeah, the lad is not a waste man and puts out content regularly. Agreed. Yeah, it is. It's becoming like full circle. But I think it's becoming so full circle to the point where he's being serious again. You know what I mean? Meet Kevin. Is that a channel? Wislaw, favorite people to watch. You in my top 5 for last 3 months. Oh, I'm so flattered. Thank you so much. Oh my god, that makes me so. I'm seriously just so flattered. Thank you. Huang also have a Brazilian country music channel obsession for working music. Brazilian country music. Interesting. I've never experienced Brazilian country music before. I should check it out. You are from Brazil though, right? Juan you're living in Japan, but you are from Brazil, I believe. Farhan, have you seen the video of the person that jumped from space? No, I have not, but that does not sound like a great thing. I think you will die if you jump from space. Am I correct? I don't know why, but that suddenly also reminded me of the channel Pursuit of Wonder. Oh, I love Pursuit of Wonder. Gives me existential crisis every day. He has a lot of stuff about like space and nihilism and things like that as well. Beastie. Rahul, yesterday is super, super wholesome. It was from Red Bull. No, I have not seen that. Is it like an ad? Ram, I watch everything by recommendations. The YouTube algo got you good, huh? I like to watch stand-up comics a lot. Midlife Crisis, medicine plus amazing wit and stuff made here. Oh, I really like stuff made here. I've seen those. It's just stuff made here is amazing. Haven't seen Midlife Crisis though, but that's pretty punny. Naveen, Veritasium. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Is Veritasium related to the Vsauce people? Because they kind of feel really similar to me, but I do not know if that's the case. Ibrahim, lately I've been into watching cool portfolio websites. Ah, yes. That's true. I also do that. It's like when I get obsessed with like a specific thing, then I just watch like every single video about that thing. I have Kobe Musk furniture in the background, Korean furniture making channel. Interesting. I did not even know that was a thing. Korean furniture making channel. Very interesting. I recommend Oversimplify, funny history channel. Ooh, I think I have watched Oversimplify. I have watched some videos from them. I remember, let me just look it up to make sure I remember what that was. Ah, yes, 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 I have. Oh, yes, it was hilarious. I like that channel too. Related to that, Crash Course World History, amazing. It's like educational, but it's like the most entertaining kind of educational history channel I've ever seen. I watched all of it, like probably twice. Sebi, I watched a British Airways case where the captain got sucked out of the flight. Oh, geez. That doesn't sound good. Kyrgyzstan. It's so informative. Ooh, I'm surprised that you can actually spell that. I feel I would not be able to spell that correct at all. The day the dinosaurs died, minute by minute. Ooh. I think I may have seen one of those videos, but they're so beautifully animated. Like the colors are so pretty. Like it's crazy how much effort they actually must put into each of these videos to actually like draw it out and stuff. Amazing. Oversimplify, we'll check it out. Can't recommend Robin Francis more. The guy has the best subtle humor in YT. I better go check it out. I do like subtle humor. Key and Peele Chappelle Show on Netflix Shorts. Love stand-up. Kyrgyzstan is really good too. Obsessed with the Kevin Samuels content. He just talks to women about their choices and get 500k views every 48 hours. That's pretty insane. Kevin Samuels. Talk about women about their choices. Interesting. Asian Boss. Best ways to know what's up in North Korea. Yes, I have seen those as well. Yeah, Kyrgyzstan animations are good. I love Cyanide and Happiness on YouTube. I didn't know they had a YouTube channel. Interesting. I better go check it out. I like Cyanide and Happiness, the cartoon, a lot. Lately, I watch a lot of Dragon's Den as well. Oh, Dragon's Den. Isn't that the Vancouver version? No, that's not. Is that the Vancouver version? I may just be... No, it's not. Is that the actual version? I don't remember. but I think I have watched Dragon's Den, and there's like related ones as well. I always watch Mikey Chen eat noodles. Again, I don't know what it is. I think I don't know if you this is intentional, but 同子身材 somehow you always just like say the thing that just completely I have no idea why, but I just find so hilarious. It's like I see that you really like noodles. I like watching Mickey I think Mikey it goes with Mikey, right? Mikey trying to eat noodles as well. I appreciate that with the videos a lot too. When he eats noodles and when he eats hot pot. Yeah, and dumplings. I think he really, I mean, it's called simply dumpling, right? So when he eats like dumpling stuff as well, the way that he describes food is actually not super repetitive. Like I don't know, a lot of other food channels I watch, it's like once you watch a lot of them, it becomes like really repetitive. You know, it's like oh, like the subtle flavors and the mixing and stuff. It becomes like very repetitive. But for some reason, when Mikey does it, it's not as repetitive. Like he does say similar things, but it's like interesting, you know, and like his expressions and stuff is like a lot of knowledge. Mikey Chen eat noodles. I need to go watch him eat more noodles now. I'm also very down for noodles right now. I think dandan mian is something what I would be interested in eating for lunch if I can get it. Anime Freak. Hey Tina, did you check out Clan After Story? No, I have not. I assume that's an anime because it's from Anime Freak. What am I currently watching? Black Clover. And then I promised Andre that I would go and watch the volleyball show after that. I forgot what it was called though. I have it written down. All right. I gotta go, my friends. It's 10:03. Totally didn't see the time. Oh, Alvaro, hey. Just came in time to wish a great weekend to Beep Beep and you all folks. Ah, Alvaro, thanks so much for dropping in. I gotta go as well. Beep Beep is beeping over there. So alas, we cannot see him say goodbye because he's an independent beep. You know, he beeps whenever he feels like beeping. All right, I will see you guys next week. Gonna be releasing a video either today or tomorrow. That's gonna be how I stop myself from burning out. So I really hope you guys like that. I'm a little bit nervous because it's not slightly, it's actually very different from the kind of videos that I usually make. And for some reason, people don't seem to like to watch me do more vloggy type of videos, I think, for some reason, or like watching me do stuff. Maybe because I'm not aesthetic, but I really hope that you guys would find it useful and interesting. Yeah. Anyways, I will see you guys next week and have a wonderful Friday, everyone, and a wonderful weekend.